Hey guys, this is Jake from Stay Fun. Today we're working on the camper remodel. Last episode, we got some of the cabinetry and the appliances out and found a fair amount of water damage that we want to try and get repaired. So this episode, we're gonna be pulling out the panel boards and seeing how badly damaged everything is behind them. Let's do it. All right guys, let's start ripping the ceiling down. It's there, y'all. So I'm planning on taking this out, putting an air conditioner in there so that we're not sweltering in the summer and we're not freezing in the winter. Looks like these top boards are actually sitting on top of the side panels, which kind of makes sense. So we're gonna have to pull the side panels out first. I'm going to try pulling the ceiling down now. We got one side off, so I should be able to get off on one side and then pull it off out from underneath, or out from on top of the side panels on the other side. Probably take my oscillating tool and right across. Get those nice and flush, and then we'll get to more demolition. Burning wood. I think we're gonna have to fix where I scarred up the wood some, because this is wood we're keeping, isn't it? We'll sand it down real good, and it'll be alright. Seeing as I have a little bit of a height advantage compared to Emily, if we put the air conditioner right here, I'm gonna have to duck quite a bit all the time to get underneath it. I don't really feel like doing that so much, so we'll probably actually knock a hole up here in the ceiling somewhere, by the middle, obviously. Put some metal above this, some little angle iron probably, across to provide a little bit more load bearer. Definitely just gonna have to reseal that window. Let's see what's under that. Yeah, I shouldn't be able to pick that apart like that. So we're probably gonna have to cut this out, this board itself, cut it out back to some good wood, and then put another support in there. We're gonna end up having to reseal this window because that's obviously where water has been getting in. All the water stains from underneath the window. And I think they probably went all the way down and then just flowed forward because of how the truck was parked. So you can see water stains that ran down into the front. I don't know if that's the only place or if there's water getting in somewhere else in that corner. So we're probably going to try and do some sealing on pretty much all of the caulking areas along the outside. Windows, doors, side corners, all of that good stuff. Sealing video coming up soon. Make sure you subscribe for it. Let's get the rest of this panel board down. Looks like some of their dimensions and stuff were written on the back of some of this panel board. Find the wood behind this. That's all the corner piece that needs to be resealed. That's probably what was happening. So we found a whole bunch of dead ants over here and some water damage in the corner that we knew about. Yeah, I shouldn't be able to do that. It is pretty extensive, so we'll probably go ahead and replace those boards there in the corner. We're gonna take the board that the bed lays on up and go ahead and make sure we have good supports under there, and we might actually go ahead and reinforce it some. Replace this with a thicker piece of finished grade plywood, and then I'll feel a little bit, I feel safe already, but I'll feel even safer when I'm up here sleeping, making sure I don't fall through to the cab, because I would not be happy if I ruined the green truck in the middle of the night. Here's the monstrosity of a setup I've got for the sink here. Got the hot and cold water tied into a T that goes into a garden hose, so we have only cold water, but we don't have any leaks. I'm gonna take the soap dispenser and the faucet out and remove the drain tube for the sink, and we are going to be getting rid of that sink, so it's just going to stay in the cabinet as we remove the top. Somebody lost a bracelet in here years ago. Or no, that's a hair bunchy thing. Scrunchie. It's a hair scrunchie. Some of them look a little rusty. Cabinet coming out. Well, we found some old. Time to take it out. So we've got a lot of structural rot down here in this corner on the inside. So I went ahead and took the screws out of this metal trim here. I'm gonna peel the metal back, hopefully cleanly. And we should be able to replace the boards that are all rotted out from the outside instead of the inside, because I got a lot of stuff in the way on the inside. Is that a problem? All right, well, we'll fix that. So you notice there's a thickness between the new board and these old ones, and let's go clean up the mess inside. We've still got a hole right here, so what I'm gonna take another one of these pieces of board and lay it flat across through here, screw it down to this board, screw it into that board, and screw it into this board. That should make this whole thing a lot more rigid. What I could really use right now is probably a nail gun. So we got a little bit of rot down here in the corner that we're going to go ahead and replace. I'll take the oscillating tool, make a cut right along there, right along in between these two boards, and right along in between those two boards. Probably cut this back a little ways, and then we'll cut out a board that'll replace it and do a very similar thing to what we did on the outside corner. I think we figured out why it was rotting out. Oh, we'll fix that though. Yeah, let's see how this thing fits. Oh, that's snug. That's nice. 4.5. Let's do it. All right, well, we're back today. Trying to figure out the angle here on the front. And I just randomly cut a piece, and it's pretty daggone close. So I'm just gonna trim this a little bit until I get the angle right. Then we'll measure this piece and cut it off, fit it in there. That fits quite decently. Got the final screws in the front corner there, so that wraps up the rot repair. Got that corner fixed, this corner here fixed, and the corner back here in the back fixed up. The rest of these areas that have some water damage are actually pretty strong, a lot stronger than if I tried to pull them out and repair them. I'll do a lot more damage repairing it than I would leaving it. We are going to seal the camper up completely, so make sure y'all stick around so that when we do seal it, y'all see the video about it, and that'll help prevent getting any more water in here that would cause that rot to become much worse. So preventative instead of reactive, that's the plan. We're gonna finish getting these air conditioning supports put in. The full AC install will be in a future video as well. See if it leaves it fit in there. Oh yeah, that makes me a lot happier. It's sitting on top of the other one just a little bit, but that's okay. That's a lot more sturdy. 2 of those and I'll feel much more comfortable. Probably don't need this many screws either. I think that'll be okay. So the air conditioner that I'm putting here, assuming it still works, is out of a camper that my grandpa was given. He's gonna take the motor and transmission out of it. I'm gonna take the air conditioner out of it. And the rest of it's probably... Got the supports in now for the air conditioning. It's a lot sturdier than it was. I'm gonna box in along the side a 14-inch square, which is the size of the duct for the air conditioner. Once we put that box in, it should be a little bit more sturdy, but we may end up putting a couple more braces in too, just to be safe. I'd rather that be over-engineered and the air conditioning not fall through than it be under-engineered and we have a big hole in our roof. Y'all may notice now, we've got an air conditioner running. So if you're watching this as it posts, wait another couple weeks and we'll have an air conditioner video posted too. If you're watching this later, check and see if it's down in the description below. What we're gonna do right now though, is we're gonna run some supports for the bed and then slap the sheet back over top so we can actually access everything over there to get wires ran for other stuff and start the rebuild process. So we're putting these in here because the one before didn't have any slats at all, and I feel safe beneath me. I don't know why. It may not be necessary, but I feel better. I guess we need to get a board for this now. So Emily had the great idea to mark a line on top where the studs were before I screw anything down, so that I know where to drill my holes. I didn't think of that, and I'm glad she did. Well guys, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe so you see the continuation of this remodel. Y'all have a good one. It's a hair bunchy thing. Scrunchy. It's a hair scrunchie. Right across. Burning wood. Is that a problem?